Hey everybody, Matumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are back playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena. And this this is going to be essentially the last deck that we're going to play before Kaladesh Remastered is released. So right now you're seeing this, it's Thursday morning, the release date of Kaladesh Remastered. So in just a few short hours, we're going to be playing that Kaladesh. So yeah, so let's get into this deck. But real quick though, before we do, as always, would love to remind everybody, if you enjoy the channel, please hit that subscribe button, that like button, check out that bell icon. Please leave a comment letting us know that what you want to see in a future video. And also, check out all those cool links down in the description below. One of them being the Discord link. And love to see you on Twitch. You know, we have been streaming more, but we are playing a bit more Phasmophobia on stream. But again, just check out all those links. With that being said, let's hop right into today's deck. We are playing Cruel Control. So this deck is just a mono black creatureless deck, and our win condition is going to be Cruel Reality. Cruel Reality is a curse for 7 mana. Goes on, you get to pick a player when it comes into play, so obviously you target your opponent. At the beginning of that player's upkeep, they have to sacrifice a creature or a planeswalker, and if they can't, they're going to lose 5 life. So once we get rid of all of their creatures, every turn they're going to be taking 5. They're going to be losing 5 life for as many Cruel Realities as well. So hopefully we have more than one in play at a time, and we just like kill them really quickly. But that is what we're trying to do. So, and as you can see, we have a ton of removal. We have a ton of control-based cards. We have a lot of enchantments. This actually, as we were building this, we actually started by playing a bunch of different enchantments. As we were building it, we were playing stuff like Underworld Dreams and Phyrexian Scriptures and just all different kinds of just weird enchantments, but I just really didn't feel like it was coming together. So we definitely, you know, made some cuts on some cards, and this is what we ended up with. So let's really go through it. In our 1-drop slots, we have 3 copies of Bloodchief's Thirst. We do need early removal. We do need targeted removal, and we do need late game targeted removal. So this is going to fuel all of those slots. The only thing it doesn't do is it does not let you cast it as an instant. But again, it does let you remove cheap creatures early on, and then big creatures and big planeswalkers later for the kicker costs. We do have 3 copies of Thoughtseize. Didn't want to play 4. I wanted to make room again for some other cards. We are playing 61, so we are going to see if 3 Thoughtseizes is the right number. I didn't want to really overextend on these again because these are bad late game. And on top of that, you know, with us playing a control deck, and if we just get behind on an aggro deck, drawing these late game may not be the best. So we're just going to see if 3 is. 2 of one of my new favorite cards that, again, you've seen a lot of, Erebos' Intervention. We get to remove cards from the graveyard, we get to kill creatures, and we get to gain life. So who doesn't love a card that just does a bunch of everything? 4 copies of Mind Stone. Again, we want to be able to ramp. Mind Stone is honestly one of the best cards in Historic. It lets you ramp to 4 mana on turn 3 when you typically are not playing other ramp spells such as, you know, Grow Spiral or Explore, stuff like that. So this lets you get to those powerful 4 drops a turn early, and just let you really take control of the game if you can do that. We have 4 copies of Mazemind Tome. Again, what I think is the best card in M21. I've been saying this in most of my videos. It's also my favorite card from M21. Yeah, Terror of the Peaks will give it a run for its money, but I've been praising Mazemind Tome literally since M21 dropped, and I added it to our mono red control deck, and now it's probably one of the most played card in Standard right now, if not a lot of people playing it in Historic. You know, maybe not the meta best decks in Historic, but it's definitely one of the best cards really being played in Standard right now. So again, Mazemind Tome, card draw, life gain, scrying. We are going to be doing all of it with this, fix our draws, and make sure that we are just punishing our opponent with being able to manipulate our library a little bit. So here's one of our first enchantments. This is a Sanctum of the Stonefang. It is a shrine. It's going to make our opponent lose a life, and we're going to gain a life where X is the number of shrines that we control. So this just pinging for 1 every turn is not necessarily the best, but when you start adding other shrines to it, we do have a couple copies of the Honden of Night's Reach. So this is another shrine. At the beginning of your upkeep, our opponent's going to have to discard a card for each shrine we can control. So every turn, potentially, our opponents are going to be having to discard 2 cards, and we're going to be gaining 2 life, and they're going to be losing 2. So that's just one of the other ways that we can actually win the game. So we have 3 copies of Phyrexian Arena. Draw a card, lose a life during our upkeep. Get ahead in the card advantage, so that's where we're going with this. This is a card I'm really interested in trying. This card, Ill-Gotten Inheritance, 4-mana enchantment. It's going to ping during our upkeep, and they're gonna lose a life. We're going to gain a life, but it also could potentially work as a finisher because it does have the ability to pay 6 mana, sacrifice it to deal 4 damage, and then we gain 4 life. So maybe we're going to use this to finish a game. Who knows? But yeah, this is something again. And these little pinging cards that let us gain life back, these also help, you know, mitigate the damage we're taking from Arena. So it just kind of replaces the life that we lose. And then maybe we get a little bit ahead if we have 2 of them in play. So, all right, now let's just get into all the removal. 4 copies of Languish because we need to be giving creatures -4/-4 and just wiping all of those aggressive decks off the board. 3 copies of Ritual of Soot, again for the exact same reason. And then, last but not least, a couple of copies of Eldest Reborn, because if we can wipe the board of all the creatures and they play a powerful Planeswalker, we can make them sack their most powerful creature, assuming they only have 1 option on the board. But then we get to make them discard a card on the following turn, and then on the following turn after that, we actually get to reanimate the best thing in their graveyard. Obviously, we have no targets of our own, but something in our opponent's graveyard on Chapter 3 will be devastating if they can't. Some decks are built in such a way where they can't deal with it. All right, couple that up with 24 land, that is going to be our deck. So let's hop right into the gameplay and we will see when we're done. Mono black enchantment control. Will this be any good? Who knows? We're going to try it. There's still a lot of other enchantments we could have been playing, you know, like Underworld Dreams, target removal, you know, stuff that gives like -2/-2 or -3/-3. Could try to have done something along the lines of treasures or black market. Really, like, kind of piqued my interest for a little while. Oh. Well, hello. Good on you for supporting Extra Life. Alright, so just right on time. Thoughtseize. Get a counterspell. Oh, perfect, okay. Alright, so we are playing Esper Control. I guess they've essentially fixed their mull since they drew an extra card. Owen's Veto. Very nice. You know what? Totally grabbed the wrong card there. 100% wanted to play Phyrexian Arena. Don't want any kind of languishes. Yeah, let's start drawing out counter spells. This will probably get met by an absorb. Oh no. They have a cast out? Okay. Maybe they just think they can outdraw it? Fairy? Oh no, it's a fairy, okay. Yeah, we'll keep a land. Yeah, so they legitimately are going to try to outdraw this. They can discard their irrelevant creature removal spells like Tyrant Scorn, probably Wrath of Gods and whatnot. There we go. Okay. Keep this Erebos' intervention in queue just in case. Typhoon. Dark Typhoon. We will definitely keep another land. Alright, well. Good thing here is they are going to lose that card in their hand. Really want to land. I really want to land. It's not a land. But we get to start beating up on them next turn. So now they have to discard 2 cards a turn. Oh, holy. I guess that's fine, right? Alright, let's see all those sharks that you're going to put out into play. Alright, there goes Ritual Soot, right? Those things are only 2/2s. Oh man, what a draw. Oh, what a draw. They're going to eventually draw land. Pretty good. Hitting those 1/1s, or 2/2s again, sorry. I was thinking the casting cost of the Blood Chief's Ascension. Let's take a peek. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think they're going to have any creatures or planeswalkers. Oh, yeah. Whew, okay. Maybe this is going to be pretty good. The first game test right there. All right. Good game, Oxa. All right, well, you guys know what is up. What are we doing game 2? We're on that hydrate train. Let's do it. Let's get hydrated. Let's get ready for game number 2. Oh yeah. Feel ready. Let's do it. Oh, we're going second. Already an uphill battle. Already an uphill battle. They got the reward sleeves on here. They're pretty cool. They should have thrown in an animation. These are so cool. Alright, opponent's not even to the table yet. We don't have our hand. They don't have their pet. There we go. Do we keep this? I don't want to keep this because we only have 2 land, but we are going second. And again, I'm a big stickler on not wanting to keep 2 land hands. Don't mow. But we do have a Thought Seize. See what they do. Let's see what they do. Miomaz, let's do it. Our Lotus has bloomed for us. Alright. Alright, let's disrupt their plan. Alright, we hit a land. That's good. I probably want to get rid of this. Yeah, that's probably see a Stone Coil for 2 here, or maybe they Pelt Collector and then Stone Coil for 2 next turn. But a Stone Coil for 2 lets them get in for 2 here. Okay. So they are going to do it that way. Play for one. Just play for one. You know you want to. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Because they could play this for one. No. No. Oh. Oh, man. We're going to force them to draw planes here. I thought Thoughtseize was a really good draw, especially knowing that we only have 3 of them in our deck. Alright, don't draw planes. Aw, what? Are you serious? That is a lot of damage. They literally drew probably the best card in their deck at that point, right? Like, oh, what could you draw here that potentially deals a lot of damage to your opponent? Oh, Conclave Mentor. Alright, so we go down to 9, then we go back up to 11. And then we go down to 5. Go ahead and play your forest. Say hello. Come on, my friend. We have full knowledge of your hand. So I don't know what options it's giving them. Like, they just have it on full control? Oh, they're going into attack, that's why. Sorry, I felt like we already got attacked this turn. This is a Centaur Cleric, Elf Warrior. So we got 4 different things to choose from. We're not playing Witches, whatever it's called. Witch's Vengeance. Oh, maybe they missed their attack here. I'll take it. I'm going to take a free win. Because you're playing slow. Yep. Play slow, you get punished. You play slow like that, and you get punished. Just play the game how it was meant to be played. They probably disconnected. Probably disconnected. Remember, we should be at 11 right now because we would have already taken 6 to go down to 9, and then we would have killed the Conclave Mentor. So keep that in mind. So we're at a little higher life total because of that interaction. So then we'd be getting attacked back down to 5, and then we get to see what we would have drawn to potentially keep us from losing, because we would need a land. And we're not going to. All right, we hit, and we hit. Gain 0. All right. I'm pretty sure we have this game wrapped since our opponent's gone. They don't come back. This is where we would insert the Benny Hill music and fast forward if there were no copyright issues. So, all right, Mio Maz with the ultimate troll of let me almost get there. They had a real chance to win this game. Oh, and now they're back again. Oh my god, really? We're gonna do this? Sure thing. Thanks for coming to our TED Talk. I do wish people would play a little bit faster. Alright, so down in the comments, let me know. Would you have conceded this game already? Let's start getting some action out of our opponent's hand. Selected come... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. So now we negate the damage that they deal with the Wildborn Preserver, and then we slowly start whittling their life away. They play a creature, we get to Languish. Guess we have to do this now. 1, 2, 3. I mean, they're still relatively in this game. Alright, now let's start drawing some action deck. I wonder how much different this game would have been had they never disconnected for a couple turns. Beautiful. We're not going to play this, obviously. They're going to have a creature. All right. Take 2 here. It's great too because we can afford to take damage now. While we slowly whittle them away. So it really should not give them any kind of option there. I feel like their whole deck is just tiny creatures. Maybe not. All right, well. So we are going to get back the Apparition. Goodbye. That seems pretty good, right? Seems pretty good. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. So 15, 16, 17, 18. 19. So we're gonna do this for 18. That's a lot of life back. I did not expect to ever cast an Erebos' Intervention for 18 when I was building this deck. Alright, here's where the rope starts. Oh, we did it. We did it. We drew the Mind Stone. Alright, let's just win this game right now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, on to the next one. Yeah, I really don't know how different that game would have played out if they would not have disappeared for a couple turns. Oh, this person did the pre-order. Interesting. I don't want to keep this, but we're going to. This is going to be a hand that we play behind from. As long as we don't see like Mountain Goblin. Oh, perfect. Let's take a look. Don't care about Azusa. Don't really care about Explore. Don't really care about this either. I think Explore is the best card to take there, right? By the time they get Azusa out, they're just not going to have a hand. So they could go land Azusa, and then if these two are lands, then I mean, then they have an Avid Mind Chaser in their hand. So seems fine. Avid Mind Sensor, not Mind Chaser. Go chase those mines. Caw-caw! You did it. Oh, GG. Who earns? Who earns? Who earns? I wonder what they get here. Okay, so we're definitely going to kill Karn. Killing Karn, priority number 1. Probably just discard Azusa.
I will be better prepared next time.
Alright, so what does their deck do? Besides mildly annoy us with all of the Haven. Alright, so they're looking... I know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to try to... They're going to try to land us. They're gonna look for a Field of Ruin. All right, I think we're good here. I think we're gonna be good here. We got 3 Mind Sensors in the graveyard. Cast out. I'm going to target the... Well, I desperately wish that we could get rid. I guess we'll take a draw here. All right. mean, we do get to gradually get rid of cards in our hand, which lets us draw cards when we... Guess we don't need... Alright, we're going to take 3. Man, how good would a Karn be from the graveyard? Not really. Cast those rats. Cast those rats. That's a good draw. That's a great draw as well. So the thing is if they decide to blow up on 4, they'll lose their cast out, which would get us our arena back. But maybe they think that's a good idea because they could potentially kill us with the arena. Oh, so they just had another one, so they can pump that up to 3. We're going to get 1 extra draw off of the arena. They tried to oops. I don't even think it's worth it to Thoughtseize there, to be 100% honest with you. I feel like that's a Wrath or something along those lines. Maybe they can chain a couple of these together and then... Alright, goodbye Crucible of Worlds. Alright, well... We are definitely going to Thoughtseize now. Yep, I was right. It was a Wrath. So, popping fresh. Stay fresh, my friend. Good game, good game. Alright, on to the next game. Who do we have the pleasure of playing against? Oh, Mercurial. Oh, we are not going to keep... I don't think having a Sanctum as our only 2, like our only 2-drop, which is our only early drop, is any good. Having both of these in our hand is not good, especially right now. This is a lot better. We're going to keep... I think we're going to have to get rid of this. Oh no. Oh no. Will we survive? That is the question. Gonna have the turn 3 Muxus draw. They definitely have potential for turn 3 Muxus. You know, maybe just don't have a land one time. Nope. Nope. Yep. So freaking stupid. I mean, what does it even matter at this point? They have a 4/4 on the board that we just can't deal with. Even though they hit literally almost the worst Muxus they could have hit, this card is still a plague in Historic. Like, why? Why did they think that was an okay card to print? Just play your Matron and then go get a Haster or something, or go get another Prospector. Or disconnect and don't do anything. And we'll take that free win. Here we go. Here we go. Just go get the Haster. Go get the one that gives +1/+1. Oh, that works too, but I would have just went and got a Haster. Literally can't do anything here. We're just going to cast spells for a quest and then concede. How does it feel? Oh, they had it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Goblins are stupid. Goblins are stupid. Alright, guys. No more goblins, right? No more goblins. No moss, please. I just don't understand how they thought that freaking Muxus was a good card, an okay card to play with. Slurus. Slurus. This is probably an okay hand. I feel like Arena might be the worst card in our hand. Real Reality is our win condition. No, I didn't see a Croxa. Good. I hope they're not playing a Braids. I wonder if it's even worth playing the Arena, right? We're definitely going to attack here. Another supplier. Croxa and Skyclave, huh? Yeah, I think we have to prioritize that. Okay, we don't care about Spark Harvest. Yeah, alright, so we have full open information here. So they could priest themselves also, right? So they could priest themselves and then lose 2 just so they could play out this Scourge. I don't know how viable that plan is, though, in the long run. So just us. I mean, I guess we're getting rid of one of our win cons, right? Let's go digging, friends. I think we just need more land. And we're going to keep that. Wow. Okay. Not bad. I don't think you were in the worst position, but you were definitely going to be behind because you did not have double red, and you probably knew we were going to sweep here. You had 2 dead cards in your hand. Yeah. All right. Good game. All right. A win is a win. We will take it. Move on to game 6. So this name is hilarious. Sweaty Casual. We are going to keep. They are playing mono red, right? Do we ever see lightning bolt sleeves that are not mono red? Oh, yeah. This is probably Gruul in? Or Jund? This might be, oh, man. Don't take the Honden. Take that Cruel Reality. Take that Eldest Reborn. Don't take the Honden. You don't care about Honden. Oh, they cared about the Honden. Now let's not play that. Oh, it's Sultai. Okay. Okay, it's not Sultai. That was a great draw, actually. Alright, so this is a Niv Mizzet deck, maybe? I really just like to draw land here. Just an untapped land. And let's just start slamming reality. You know, let's just give our opponent a dose of reality, right? Alright, well. I think we're just going to play one at a time. I don't mind them hitting these. Alright, one more card. Seems fine.
Behold nature's true power.
So this deck just is not at all what I thought it was. And then, I mean, depending on what they do here, they might feel like they have to play Uro. But we can... Oh, why would you leave Nissa in the graveyard? Yeah, why would you have left Nissa in the graveyard? We're gonna get it back, not that turn, but the turn after. Yeah. Whew. Guilty casual. Play a little bit more, be less casual. But no, it was a good game. I was very confused as to what you were playing and what the red was for. That had to have been a Niv Mizzet deck, right? Like, they didn't reveal any red cards, so I'm assuming. I have to assume Niv Mizzet for something. Alright, final boss. We're going to have at least 5 wins in this run, which is way more than I expected. But we did avoid some trap cards that we wanted to play. Really wanted to play, like I think I had mentioned earlier, Underworld Dreams and I don't even know how to pronounce your name, so we're not going to. Oh, we even had the Phyrexian Scriptures, I think, in our deck at one point. We're gonna keep Rakdos. Are you playing Rakdos based on your sleeves? Yeah, it's very possible. Cauldron? Let's hit a Cauldron. Have to take that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare slam a Cauldron right now. Don't you dare. Ghost Rider? Yep. Alright, what are we looking for here? Well, I think that's worth keeping. Four. Yeah. I think we need some extra cards. It's going to put us on a little bit of a clock. We definitely need to draw Erebos' Intervention. I'm imagining they sack their goat here. No. Okay. Oh man, why do they always have it? Yeah, I think we have to keep that. We're gonna take 3. One, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna take 4 because they have the Fabled Passage also. Now they can't sack the Fabled Passage because they just put a card they wanted on top. So So they missed a point of damage. Oh my god, really? As much as I want that, we can't keep it. We need land. We need land more than anything. Oh man. Yeah, we're not going to do that yet. Definitely think it's better just to get another one of these going. Actually, you know what? I was going to try to hit another land there. Then we get 2 life back every turn. So... We're gonna get back a Woe Strider here, and then get rid of all of our possible targets. It'll cost 3 the last time I checked. All right, so we have to get this up to. Oh, perfect. This might be the end of... Yeah, still think it's good to cast Ritual of Sit Over Languish right here. Oh man, that was such a clutch game. They should have cast that though. They could have cast the Woe Strider again, right? Let's take a look. Exile 4 other cards. They would have gotten this back again, and they would have been left with that. All right, everybody, welcome back to the wrap up. And this deck, it did a lot better than I thought it would. We managed to go 6-1. And yeah, we lost to goblins again. Let me give you my opinion on goblins. They're stupid. Muxus is stupid. Muxus should be banned. Again, just a card that you can't recover from. It just wins you the game. You have to preemptively remove Muxus from their hand. Hope they don't ever draw one. And I've had tons of games against goblins where I'm just decimating them. Just completely decimated, everything in play. I'm still at 20 life, or even sometimes even slightly above 20. I've removed, they have no cards in their hand, and they literally just draw Muxus and win the game immediately right then. So yeah. So Muxus is stupid, goblins are stupid. Get rid of them, please. I mean, yeah, but other than that though, I think the card that is probably the worst in this deck is probably going to be the Eldest Reborn, just because it has just such a slow payoff. We could potentially just put some other removal in there. You know, I do like the Blood Chief's Thirst. You know, in a couple hours we could be adding Fatal Pushes and stuff like that. There's a ton of other cards we could be adding. You know, there's just so many new cards in Kaladesh Remastered that are coming out that could probably fit into this deck. But we are just going to say we're going to leave it as is. I really enjoyed this deck. This deck's a lot of fun. Ill-Gotten Inheritance was kind of but there were games where we played it and it just gained us life. We, you know, it you know, replaced the damage from the arena. But I mean, overall, with it being a 4-drop, I mean, I feel like we probably always want to drop a Honden on turn 3 or turn 4 over the Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Obviously, the Ill-Gotten is going to be more of a finisher. But, and I really wish there was some kind of graveyard recursion for our deck that we could play. And I didn't even really think to go and look at any artifacts. There probably are some artifacts that we could be playing that let us reshuffle some cards. But then again, those cards may not be good because of the fact that it's going to take away from some of our control. So, but yeah, I recommend this deck. You know, if you follow along with the videos, you probably have a lot of these cards anyway. So if you have the cards, I recommend giving this deck a try. Maybe shifting some numbers around for you. But yeah, I'm not going to recommend going out and just crafting this deck. But Cruel Reality is a card that is a lot of fun. It's really good. It's hard to deal with. You do have to worry about getting to 7 mana, and in Historic, you just never know what you're playing against. So, but yeah. But again, fun deck, 6-1, great record. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you enjoy the video and the channel, please hit that subscribe button, that like button. Check out all the cool links down in the description the description below. I can't talk today for some reason. Whether it's the Discord, which I would love for all of you to join, the Patreon link, and the Twitch link. I'm just going to start throwing out the name drops for Twitch because we are streaming more. Not always Magic, sometimes just other games, but we're there. I feel like I've been doing that. I've been trying to find time to do that a little bit more because of the fact with the whole YouTube situation. But yeah, so you might find me there online. So follow if you can. And yeah, and then also leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see and that you made it to the end of the video here and you're listening to this part. So always love to hear that. So with that being said, everybody, please stay safe. We will see you next time. Remember, this channel would not exist without such amazing viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for interacting with the channel and helping grow the community. And a very big special thank you to the Patreons listed here for supporting the channel.